Imagine a journey without a compass, where challenges become insurmountable mountains and successes remain elusive. Without a strong mindset, we risk being tossed by the waves of uncertainty, sinking in self-doubt. In the roller coaster of life, the need for a robust mindset isn't just essential, it's monumental. You may wonder what is at stake. Our emotional well-being, personal growth, and resilience. Nearly everything is at stake. Conversely, a strong mindset isn't merely a toolkit, it's the unwavering anchor that transforms setbacks into stepping stones. With it, we navigate life's twists with ease, carving a path towards fulfillment and success. The question isn't whether we need a strong mindset. It's how far we want to fly with one. So here, I'm going to tell you the 7 principles of a strong mindset that allow you to bounce back from setbacks and see opportunity in difficulties. To raise someone who owns their actions, welcomes critique, has a clear purpose, trusts in their abilities, and never stops growing. The first characteristic of a strong mindset is, you are in control of your emotions. Someone with a strong mind knows how to balance their emotions with logic. They don't react to situations right away, but rather, try to approach it with a clear and rational mind. They're not slaves to how they feel or what they want. Instead, they are patient, hardworking, level-headed, and strategic in achieving their goals. They know how to make sacrifices, and they don't waste time dwelling on their negative feelings when it doesn't serve them any good. They don't try to resist change or avoid difficult circumstances because mentally strong people don't let their emotions cloud their judgment. The second sign of a strong mindset is, you live life according to your values. You live life your way, not bothered by what others expect. You have strong personal values and stick to them. You do what makes you happy without worrying about what people think. Your decisions are based on your priorities, not what others say. You're not influenced by popularity, fame, wealth, or power. Instead, you seek emotional fulfillment. You're independent and motivated by yourself, not just following others blindly. You believe in paving your own path and creating your own definition of success. You embrace challenges and view them as opportunities for growth, constantly pushing yourself to achieve personal milestones. Your self-confidence stems from within, allowing you to stay true to yourself even in the face of societal pressures or trends. The third characteristic of a strong mindset is, you are able to be your truest self. Many of us often admire those who are mentally strong because they are freely and unapologetically themselves. They're authentic, open, and true to themselves. They don't waste time pretending to be someone they're not, in hopes of impressing others or gaining their approval, because they don't seek validation from anyone but themselves. They're reflective, self-aware, and in touch with their own feelings. They express themselves and their emotions in an honest and heartfelt way, and they're not afraid to be vulnerable. They're comfortable in their own skin, and they accept themselves for who they truly are because they understand that, at the end of the day, all we have is who we are. The fourth characteristic of a strong mindset is, you know how to handle failure. Being mentally strong also means having determination and resilience. If you possess a strong mind, it implies you're not scared of failing because you understand that failure isn't the end. You bravely pursue your desires, and if things don't work out, that's okay. Setbacks don't bring you down for too long because you see them as opportunities to learn. You take thoughtful risks and strive for improvement, even when it feels scary or uncomfortable. You know you can always bounce back from failures, making it a part of your journey towards becoming better. The fifth characteristic of a strong mindset is, you have a strong sense of self-worth. Individuals with a robust mindset also possess strong self-esteem and a steady sense of who they are, unaffected by rejection, change, or failure. Even when things go wrong, they can still feel positive about themselves because their value isn't connected to others' opinions or achievements. They don't rely on success or social approval to feel worthy. Instead, they discover their worth within themselves and the strength of their character. This inner value is unshakable. No one else can diminish it. The sixth characteristic of a strong mindset is you learn from your mistakes. Because you have a strong mind, you are able to accept when you've made a mistake and hold yourself accountable for your actions. You take responsibility for what you do, and when things go wrong, you don't wallow in self-pity or denial. You don't fixate on what could have been, or beat yourself up for not knowing better. You don't hide behind excuses, or shift the blame on someone else. Instead, you own up to your faults with honesty, humility, and maturity. While most people might dwell on their mistakes too much and stay stuck in the past, you view your mistakes as opportunities for personal growth, and you take control of the situation. Being a realistic optimist is the seventh quality of a strong mentality. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, the ability to be realistically optimistic is a true indicator of a strong mind. You see things not only for what they are, but also for what they could be. You recognize potential, and you remain hopeful, even in the gloomiest of circumstances. And while you are always looking at the bright side of life, you make sure to keep your expectations reasonable and are careful not to let your optimistic tendencies blind you to reality. You have a positive attitude and are thankful for all the good things that come your way, but you also make sure not to take them for granted because you understand just how precious they really are. Building a strong mindset is like taking a trip, not reaching a final stop. When you notice these signs in yourself, you're opening the door to growing personally, becoming more resilient, and finding success. A strong mind isn't about being perfect. It's about wisely and genuinely handling life's twists and turns. If you welcome these signs, you'll discover that you're more ready to tackle life's challenges with confidence and grace. It's not about having all the answers, but about learning and growing along the way. So hop on this journey of building a strong mindset and watch yourself grow into someone who can face anything life throws your way.